Welcome back to another one. It's been a minute since my last upload, but you know, life happens. We back again. How's everybody feeling? Welcome to 2022. Welcome to 2022. It's a beautiful morning out here in sunny Los Angeles. A few weeks back, I posted a picture on Instagram with a triple battery setup on my Super 73 ZX. It was a triple voltage setup. The stock battery that comes with the ZX, 48 volt, powers the rear hub. My 52 volt, 20 amp hour pack powers my mid-drive. That works in conjunction with the rear hub. The 72 volt pack. Also powered the mid-drive. I would just swap the packs when one died. And I had some tests I wanted to run on the BBSHD mid-drive with the 72 volt pack, because people have mixed opinions about whether or not the BBSHD can handle 72 volts with the stock nylon gear. And my opinion on that is I think it can handle it just fine with the nylon gear. I don't think the gear will melt on you unless you're using too much continuous high power. You gotta have some kind of mechanical sympathy. Unless you're just gonna go ahead and get the steel gear, then you can go crazy with, you know, the amount of power you're gonna put through that thing. But for my application, not necessarily looking to be flying around the city 100% of the time, but I do want that extra power readily available for when I need it. I've been doing DoorDash full time for the past few weeks. And I needed that extra range. But when I did get a chance to use it, I used it about 3 times before it quit on me. And I was mostly using it for range. But the 2 times that I did put it in sport mode, some brakes squeaking like hell. I just cleaned my rotors and changed my pads yesterday. Don't know what's going on with that, but yeah. I got a chance to use full power. What does that mean? That 72 volt pack wouldn't even, first of all, I wasn't at 20 amp hour. They advertised the battery as a 20 amp hour pack. If I had to guess how many amp hours that thing was, I would say closer to 8 to 10. Because I would use it in eco mode and it would only get me about a quarter of the range that my 52 volt pack gets me. So I know that that's closer to a true 20 amp hour pack, not the 72 volt. This might sound like confusion to a lot of you. But yeah, I got a chance to put that thing in sport mode, crack the throttle, and it was going until it didn't go no more. First time I gave it full power. Mind you, it wasn't even full power. I was just trying to give it 3,000 watts. I didn't even bump it up to 4,000, which the controller that I have installed on this bike is capable of 4,000 watts. I gave it 3,000 watts, gave it, you know, the full beans or whatever. And after about, I'd say, 6 seconds of continuous throttle, the bike completely shut off. The mid-drive, I mean. So I turned it back on, reset it, turn it back on, and it worked again. So I bumped it back down into eco mode, just for, you know, precautions. When batteries shut off like that, you don't know what the problem might be. I don't know if something might want to catch on fire or whatever. So shut it off, put it back in eco mode. Came out the next day. I used the battery in eco mode all day, no problem. But a couple days went by, and I decided I wanted to put it in sport mode again and see what full power was about. And I did it. Bike cut off again. Or should I say that battery shut off. And it gave me no power to the throttle. Completely quit on me. Completely quit. Now, the display was still working. It would show that I had, you know, power or full power or whatever my charge was. But when you go to hit the throttle, nothing. So I wasted $400 on that pack. It was gonna cost me $460 to take it back or send it back to China. This is what UPS told me. I wear my beat up motorcycle gloves today. Yeah, $460 to send that joint back to China. Yep, 460 bones to send that joint back to China. So my best bet is taking this pack apart and troubleshooting it. I wanted to get into battery building anyway. I think that's gonna be a big industry. Everybody needs extra battery. It's essentially just a fuel pack. Everybody wants extra range for the most part. So yeah, I might have to take the pack apart, look at it, figure something out to get it working again. But yeah, my whole goal for that setup was to make it possible for me to do a 100-mile ride without charging. I wanted to be able to go 100 miles, no charge. So now we got to go back to the drawing board, because that battery is shit. And we got to figure something else out. Just looking at Lightspeed bikes battery, the Shark Pack or the Whale Pack, whatever one, the 21 amp hour that fits on a down tube. Just looking at that one. I'm almost willing to sell my dual motor electric XP to get that battery pack. Almost. Brakes sound terrible. So the bike is back to normal now. It's filthy. I need to give her a wash, but man, that's pretty much after every ride. This is my setup. The third battery is no longer on here. But give me a little time and we'll figure it out. We always do. Oh, by the way, I'm no e-bike guru, no e-bike king, or none of that corny shit. I'm just a guy that likes to make solutions for problems that I have. So if it's something that is not to my liking, then get your ass on, man. If it's something that's not to my liking, I'm gonna figure out how to fix it. That's it. I didn't go to school for none of this. I've never been a bike mechanic. I simply do my own work because I want to. And to be frank, a lot of bike shops don't like to work on e-bikes. I've been to a couple of them and they just turn you away right away. Don't even care that it's just your brakes that you're asking about, that you're inquiring about. They just like, nope, we don't work on e-bikes. It's like, damn. Do I gotta come in here wearing spandex for you to treat me? You know what I mean? I guess I gotta wear the spandex and you know, and the whole road bike garb. But if you're looking to purchase a pack off of Aliexpress, I mean, if it's gonna be any kind of quality, you're probably gonna have to spend that money. I'm not taking no more shots in the dark and just hoping I get something good. I'm gonna have to spend that money on the next pack. And for the most part, you should too. You cheap out on batteries, you come up with issues and you waste money. You buy a quality product and you get good customer service if something goes wrong. I'll leave a screenshot of where I got the battery from. So you guys know who not to purchase from. You know, I tried getting back to them to see about some free shipping. They never responded. So if you're going to Aliexpress looking for a 72 volt, if you're going to Aliexpress looking for a 72 volt pack, 20 amp hour down tube, don't go to these guys. On this channel, I'm only going to promote products that work for me. And if the shit don't work, you're going to know about it. Chevelle looking sweet. But yeah, if top speed was my goal for that 72 volt pack, if top speed was the goal, I would probably change out my nylon gear for the peak gear that Luna sells. I heard it's quiet. Really not interested in the steel gear. Because it's loud. And as you can see, this bike is pretty quiet. Watch this. This bike is silent. And I like to keep it that way. But yeah, this was just supposed to be a short update video. I do ride around a lot every day. But yeah, leave me a comment. Let me know what city you ride in. Oh, I had my camera down the whole time.